This is Common Ground, the podcast.
Welcome back to Common Ground. I'm Mark, and I'm joined here with Lou. How you doing, Lou?
So, 1 second.
Well, he takes that drink. We just want to point out that we're trying to get some videos back up and on YouTube, and we'll be joined with our friends soon.
Yep. Shout out again to Shrey. Wow, my mic just went everywhere. Sorry. Shout out to Shrey, Derek, and Drew. Just it's not a hiatus. Just everyone's schedules tend to be a little conflicted sometimes. So we just wanted to come to you guys to actually do some content and let you guys know that we're still doing this and that we will have all of us together very soon. So with that being said, brother.
So you brought something to me the other day, and you seemed very upset about it.
I like to say that this is fan made. I haven't seen it yet. For the sake of the pod, I wanted to watch it with you, but I hope to God that this is not the case. Let's just roll the clip. It's a trailer.
I want to point something out because you're not going to get this with a lot of YouTube people, YouTubers. And I'm an old man here. I hate being called a YouTuber, but anyway.
Yeah.
We actually truly will watch something live. Like, this is a true reaction.
This is a real I waited. Like, he knows this. I waited all week just to watch this with him because I don't want to be pissed off and then see this again, this travesty, if this is the case. I hope that this is fan-made. So with that being said, let's just let you know, we're watching the trailer.
I'm skeptical.
Yeah, we're watching the trailer that came out not too long ago of God of War. And the character,
we're gonna play.
We're gonna watch it, and you'll see what I mean.
And we're a little nervous.
Yeah.
The gods have given me everything I asked for. But then gods betrayed me. I never believed vengeance is all you have left. There's always hope.
This is fan-made, by the way.
No, it is.
But they crossed the line. And there is no turning back now. I will not stop. I will not rest.
Okay, yeah, totally fan-made.
I will not sleep. Until each and every one of them is dead.
Curse.
I have lost all hope. But I will have my vengeance.
Okay.
Yeah, you were duped. But that's okay.
And that's okay. I'm okay with being duped. I'm all right with that. It was scary because you saw this version of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson or Dwayne Johnson as Kratos. And I'm like, heck no, please.
So it looks like a little bit of a 300, some clips from 300. Mm-hmm. But the big thing I took from it was clips of Black Adam, which...
Yeah, Black Adam, 300. There was a few others in there as well.
Since we're on it, the Black Adam movie, did you watch it?
I did. And it was good for what it was. Yeah. It was good for what it was. Dwayne Johnson obviously has his hands heavily in the entertainment industry to where I got to give it to him. He was trying to do the right thing of trying to bring back the fan base in the DC community when it came to Shazam and Black Adam, etc.
Right.
It's just there's only so much you can do when they're trying to just revamp the whole thing, anyways.
Yeah. I didn't care for it. I mean, it was I watched it on an airplane, so it took up the time of sitting on an airplane, right? And that's about it. DC, man, and DC has my favorite. Like, Batman is my favorite character.
Yeah.
Superman is up there, right? Like growing up as a kid in the 80s, 90s, those characters resonate to me.
Yeah.
But they've just disappointed the hell out of me with these movies.
Yeah. So with that being said, not to cut you off, did you see the latest Batman? With the boy from Twilight.
Was that the? Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah.
Where he was. Oh wow. Anyway, it was okay. It was okay. They haven't had a good Batman, in my opinion, since Christian Bale.
Well, I don't know, man, because the latest one in the Flash movie, that was cool that they brought him back.
Michael Keaton, yeah, but I disagree. Michael Keaton was a great Batman.
He was.
But that doesn't mean it made a great movie because they put Michael Keaton in there. It was a shitty written movie, right?
Yeah.
That it was just, and I love time travel movies, man. I love sci-fi movies. I love shows and movies that deal with traveling with time, and it's just, I hate that actor who plays Flash.
Yeah.
He's just
that's a whole other conversation with all the stuff that happened with him over the years. But
I feel like they just couldn't get the time travel. Like,
yeah,
they were trying to okay, this is time travel, but multiverse because somebody else is doing it.
Yeah,
MCU.
so let's compete with them and see how we can do it. Yeah,
and then they screwed over Nicolas Cage. Did you even see that? Like, that was
but it was hilarious that they kind of threw it in there just to show you.
It's like, we're time traveling, but in another universe, Nicolas Cage could have been Superman.
Side note: I'm very glad that Nicolas Cage was not Superman. Just saying, Nick, we love you, bro. But
I love him as an actor, but
scary. With that being said, though, back to God of War. Have you ever played any of the video games of God of War?
Just not like at a buddy's house, picked it up, played it a little bit,
okay,
but never where I played it for hours at a time.
So the beautiful thing about God of War, the thing is when it came to the background of it, obviously there was different voiceover guys who did it. I mean, the original was Terrence C. Carson, phenomenal voice actor. That's a whole other story of his origin story, which many people don't know, that he came from a very unique show. That's another story. Anyways, but then the next person that passed the torch was Christopher Judge. And Christopher Judge, this guy, I mean, he is a big dude. He's 6 foot plus, well over 250 something pounds. And when you hear his voice and you see his demeanor, he could be Kratos. I'll take him over Dwayne Johnson. Me personally, so my question to you before I go on my rant is, I know you know a little bit about it, but who would you see other than Dwayne Johnson being Kratos?
That's a tough one. That's a tough one because I'm not. Voice actors are interesting, right?
Yeah.
Because they have so much talent, and when you've grown up with with The Simpsons, you grow up with The Simpsons, and then you see the voice actors like Bart Simpson's a female.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
so you can't sit there and say, "Oh, based off this person, I think they make a good voice actor."
Well, okay, so we'll say in the concept of an actor, like not even a voice actor. What actor would you choose if they gave you a budget? Like, all right, Mark, hey man, we're gonna put all this money into it. Who do you see?
It wouldn't be Dwayne, okay? It wouldn't be Dwayne because
thank you.
Because it just he might have the physique for it, but he doesn't have the acting. And not that he's a bad actor. Don't get me wrong.
Of course,
but he's more a comical actor, right?
Yeah.
I don't see him crossing the bridge as a super serious actor, and that was proven in Black Adam.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm sure there's plenty of other people you can pick from.
Yeah, and for me, I don't really have too many in the back of my mind because, I mean, I'm thinking, Jason Momoa would be considered, but he's never going to cut his hair, and you don't want him to do the whole, fake bald head thing where it's going to just take away from the whole dynamic of what it is.
But that would be a good one, physique-wise.
Yeah. I will say this, though. Sorry, Dwayne Johnson, I know you can kick my ass, and that's fine, but you had your chance, bro, when you did Scorpion King, and that was trash. Okay.
Yeah.
And what was it? Was it Creed that was playing in the background? Or was it the other one?
Arms Wide Open?
Fucking sucks, dude. Yeah. Sorry for cussing, but I'm just saying. And Trey, I know you're a Creed fan. All I got to say about that.
I don't have an issue with
Creed fucking sucks. That's a whole other conversation.
We're going to do a music video.
But with that being said, though, I just hope that going forward, when they actually put more time and effort into actually doing a real God of War film, that they have the right actor and they have a big budget and they actually adhere to all the things that are in the game itself, because you can't mess this up. You can't. I mean, if they do, that's just Hollywood. But
so I take it God of War is your favorite video game of all time?
Yeah, it's in my top. Yeah, my top two for sure.
My all time is Grand Theft Auto.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Man, I just remember being younger, just hours and hours and hours. And as an adult, of course, I get we're all waiting for GT6, right?
Of course.
But when 5 came out, I got the system just to play 5. Like,
yeah.
I didn't have an Xbox, and I bought it just to play 5. And then I got the PlayStation because South Park came out with some really good games.
Yeah.
Have you played them?
They did. I have over the years.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're
pretty fun. Pretty fun.
They take a couple hours to beat. They're not hard to beat, but they're funny. It's funny as hell. Very inappropriate.
Of course.
But then Red Dead Redemption 2.
That's another one. Yeah, 2.
Have you not played it?
I haven't played any Red Dead, bro. I need to.
Red Dead, dude. It's Grand Theft Auto, but it's Wild West, and the map is huge, and you ride a horse throughout the map, and you can go to like a little town that's like Louisiana back in the 1800s.
I have a random question for you.
Yep.
If they did a GTA movie live action,
I was just thinking in my head.
Which one from the game would you choose or want to watch as a live action film?
I think Vice City would be a good one.
Ooh, yeah.
I mean, you can't go wrong with the 80s.
Yeah, you can.
And cocaine and strippers. And
the storyline, the gameplay was amazing, but the storyline was really good.
I remember playing that and just thinking, wow, like this is a game. Like you felt like you were playing a movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it went it's funny how it was such a long game to play, but you didn't want it to end. But it's like you knew it was going to end, but you didn't want it to until it did, and you're so mad when it did.
Right.
Because it was just such a good game to play.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, did you answer my question? What are the top games that you like? So God of War.
I was more into a little bit of everything like Madden, NCAA. That's a college football game that's actually coming back. Actually, that's a whole nother conversation. Long story short, it's coming out this year, and they paid college athletes money if they gave them the rights to be in the game. Yeah. So that's going to be fun to play. But yeah, NCAA, God of War. MMOs, just a little bit of everything. But shout out to one game that I'm not sure everyone knows about, Legend of Dragoon. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's a very fantasy kind of game. It was only on PlayStation. It was like a 4 or 5 disc kind of thing. So fun to play. I feel like that game and the creators of it were the origin stories of all the if you play video games and you see like in an MMO or an RPG where you had to press a button or toggle this interactive.
Right.
It came from Final Fantasy, Legend of Dragoon, things like that, and also God of War as well. But that's a whole other conversation.
Man, you just talking, you unlocked this little memory in my head, and it's like Crash Bandicoot.
Ooh, yeah, bro, Crash.
The PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1 games.
Yes.
So Crash Bandicoot, Lara Croft.
Yeah.
And then not Nintendo 64 GoldenEye, but just the James Bond games that they had on there.
Man, that was so fun.
Those were amazing. And then the Die Hard series, they had a game.
Yes.
Did you play that one?
I didn't play. I heard of it.
So they had 3 different. So they had 3 different plays you can pick. Right?
Yeah.
So you can do the tower, but then you had to go. So that was its whole gameplay. It's all on one disc.
Okay.
And then the second one was you could be a taxi driver in New York, so you got to
Oh, so it has different demographics.
You have these routes you got to complete as stuff is happening.
It's pretty cool.
And then the other one was the airport. You got to get through the airport, and it's first player shooter up.
Dude, that's
bad. I'm like, I kind of want to find that game. I wish they remade that.
There's so many games, man. Now you got me. I'm gonna go home.
And then and it was all about. I mean, go to NES, right? Like Super Mario Brothers 3, but I love the Game Genie.
Yes.
And then when we went away from the Game Genie and got the PlayStation 1, it was like up, down, left, right, R2, 1, 2, 1, 2, up, down, start.
All
the cheats and all that stuff.
I
feel old now, right?
See, bro, yeah. Hey, we can go down a rabbit hole, bro, of just all the different things we can talk about when it comes to video games.
Let us know what game you like in the comments.
Yes. And also, if you are like me and you want to petition to ban Dwayne Johnson from being Kratos and God of War in any future, please.
We're going to end it right there. Take care.
Take care.